guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying a look which I have saved on my Instagram. I have a whole load of looks that I save on my Instagram and I never do, so I thought today I would try one of them. I'll insert a picture here of the look that I'm going to try. I think it's really pretty and I'll obviously tag the person whose Instagram I found and I'll put the products that I'm going to use below. I think what I'm going to do today is I'm also going to pop on every so often and just have a little chat, you know, things that are happening in my life, answers to questions, because I still get lots of questions about my videos, so any questions that I think are quite prevalent and helpful to find the answer to. So yeah, I'm going to see how it goes, mix it up a little bit today, but I hope you enjoy it. Also, one thing that I wanted to try was putting the products that I'm using in the video that I'm using them in the clips that I'm using them, like write down the name here or there or somewhere, just so that you guys can see exactly the one that I'm using at that moment, so it doesn't get confusing. So I'm starting off with my Sleek Mattifying Primer, just going to put that all over my face as normal. So this week I am going back to the office where I work, well, where I worked for a week. And then lockdown happened and we've been working from home, but I'm going to try and do Tuesdays and Thursdays in the office now, just to try and get some normality back. Brandon's been at work. He had 2 months off at the beginning because he works at the hospital, so he had a couple of months off at the beginning because his department weren't working, they were working from home, but now he's been back for a few months. We're also we've just bought a new car which had some problems at the beginning, but not really many. So it's a really cute little car. It's a Citroen, it's a blue one. And Brandon hasn't passed his driving test yet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to, because I'm over 25 I think it is, that you can be in the car with a learner. So we got some L plates and they arrived yesterday, and I'm going to be insuring the car in a little bit. And I've taxed the car, so we're going to teach him how to drive. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it will give Brandon a little bit of assistance and we can share the driving. He really wants to join the police, so he needs to pass his test like soon. And his theory test runs out in February, so we have until then. So wish us luck. I know he can do it, it's just one of those, I'm very fortunate where I'm the same in exams as I am not in exams. I'm not particularly studious and I'm not particularly clever, but I get the same amount in exams and not in exams because I don't feel the pressure, but Brandon does. He's very clever, but he feels the pressure a lot. So we will see, but I keep telling him it doesn't matter, there's no pressure for him to pass. He just has to do his best. And then I'm going to take my Misslyn True eyeshadow base. I'm going to pack that on today, like I don't every day, but I'm going to pack that on because I'm going to be doing quite a heavy eye look. There's going to be lots of different colours, so I want to protect my eyes from staining as much as I can. What else is happening in my world? I started using TikTok. I've posted one video so far, so you could say I'm an influencer. Yeah, it's really fun. I just think it's nice to try these things out. I've never been a big fan of TikTok, but can't beat them, join them, eh? So now I'm going to take my EYN Beauty Bay Bright Matte Palette, and I'm going to take the shade Drama Queen, which is this purple just here, and I'm going to put that in, oh god, I'll just put it up. So this is going to go kind of like this as a semicircle, and right underneath my eyebrow. I think there's a tiny little gap here underneath the eyebrow, like literally a millimetre, but I'm just going to start there and just blend it out. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be also Halloween on Saturday, so I've got my first Halloween. It's very exciting. That was something actually which came out of the last video that I did, which I thought was good to clarify or just say in case people didn't know or wondered what the situation was with me. I left being a Jehovah's Witness less than a year ago. I think a lot of people don't know that or don't care to remember that. In my interactions with people, I think people expect me to be a lot further along in my journey of self-discovery than I am. I know a lot of people agree about the level of responsibility that comes with being part of a sect or a cult or whatever you call it, and I know that some people think that it completely brainwashes you. I don't think that I was brainwashed because I went along because I felt I had to and I felt it was the right thing, but I wasn't brainwashed into it. Towards the end, I was encouraged with my arm up my back is how I would probably describe it. On lighter topics, Brandon and I just celebrated. Why are you being an idiot? Come out. Okay. Brandon and I. Oh, by the way, I'm using my Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation, if you want to know that, in the shade Cloud. Yeah, so Brandon and I just celebrated our 1 year anniversary. It's 1 year since he asked me out the other day, so that was really lovely. I think it was about a couple of weeks ago now. We didn't do anything. We'd been to London the week before, so that was kind of like half his birthday, half our celebration of being together for a year. He made me breakfast in bed, which was lovely. That was all I wanted. I couldn't ask for more. Since the video went up, I don't think Brandon would mind me saying, emotionally I have struggled a lot. I'm not good at dealing with things, that's for sure, and I do tend to just, this is so white, I will fix it, don't worry. I do tend to try and ignore stuff and bury my head in the sand, but there's lots of things that are difficult for me in life because of being a Jehovah's Witness. There's lots of things that are difficult just because of my childhood. I have a lot of anger, which I think expresses itself as guilt sometimes, which isn't very healthy, but it's the way that I've dealt with things, and it's hard to change that, I think, when you become an adult. I do find myself falling into traps that I learned at a very young age, and I am quite worried, to be honest. I learned a lot of manipulative traits when I was younger. I had guilt used a lot when I was younger as a way to keep things in line and things done the way that certain people wanted, so I'm trying really hard not to copy those, but it's very hard when you grow up a certain way not to copy the things that you've seen and been shown from a young age. I've also tried to reach out to people that are members of the congregation that I was really close with, that are Jehovah's Witnesses that I was really close with, and I have been met with walls, so no one can say I didn't try. I've tried. I'm gonna give up with the brush and I'm gonna try it with the sponge. There we go. I think I just prefer the effect with the sponge, to be honest. But I do like applying it with the foundation brush because I do feel like I don't waste as much product. Not as much product goes into the sponge, so that's good. What I'm going to do for this look as well is I'm going to mix a couple of concealers. I really like the consistency of the L'Oreal concealer, but I think it's a bit too light, so I'm going to mix it with the Bobbi Brown Instant Full Cover Concealer. I don't like the colour as much on this, but I think that it's very good at sticking to the skin, and mixed with the L'Oreal I think it'll be a good in the middle for the colour that I want. because I want it to be nice and like, I want it to be really white underneath here, because then it looks like it's glowing, but I don't want it to be too much, if you know what I mean. I'm now using my Beauty Bakerie flower setting powder. With Beauty Bakerie on the mind, I am doing a giveaway on my channel in a week or so, depending on when this goes up, on the 4th of November, and I will be giving away a Beauty Bakerie lip whip. I have 2 of them. I have used them before. I will be using one today, no doubt. So I'll show you at the end. It's so beautiful. It's non-smudge, it's cruelty-free and vegan. And Beauty Bakerie is an independent owned company. They have an incredible range of colours and styles in all of their makeup, and I absolutely love them. I do find that obviously there is not enough diversity in makeup colours for skin tones, and I do find that that is the opposite end of the spectrum. I am very, very pale, as you can tell, and I do find that there's never anything pale enough for me that isn't yellow. So I really like their stuff. This is incredible. Obviously this is in the shade, it's either oat or rice flour. I believe it's oat, and it just sits so beautifully. I very rarely have to patch it up on a night out, and that is only if I've been sweating, and it stays on, and you can top it up, which I often find with makeup, if you have to top it up then it just looks really crusty by the end of the night. But with this, it's so smooth and I love it. So yeah, if you do want to be in with the chance of winning a Beauty Bakerie lip whip, then just head to my Instagram, which is Bethy_beauty. All the giveaway instructions are there, but just so to give you a brief rundown, you basically can you can enter as many times as you want. If you just comment, then that's an entry in the draw, and tag people, and all you have to do is be following me on my Instagram, be subscribed to my YouTube, and comment, and you're in with the chance of winning. So yeah, best of luck. I can't wait to give something away. It's kind of exciting. It's just something different. It's not for any particular reason. I just thought it'd be nice. Do something different, you know? I don't know how this really looks in the video, but I actually really love this. Let me see how similar it is to the picture. You know what? It is not a million miles off, and I actually am pretty proud of this, because I will put up a picture of what the makeup looked like when I did like a rainbow look a few months ago, and it was very different to this. So yeah, I really like this. I think it's really cute. I need to get some lipstick on, like now, because I'm freaking myself out with how weird I look without lipstick. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? I think I'm also going to take this, the Suva graphic liner, and put that on my lash line and see if I can do that as my liner. It might be a bit much, but we'll give it a go. It's taking me back to the good old days using a lash curler, I tell you. Use one of these bad boys in years. Oh boom. I love this look. I don't actually know what it looks like because I'm in such bright light. Let's actually turn this down a little bit. No, I think that's actually the best lighting. It's very dark here now because the clocks have gone back, so the time, like the, what's words? So it gets darker earlier. Jeez Louise, Beth. I'm very proud of myself for how much I've improved, so that's good. I lost my good eyelash glue, so I'm using a shitty little one, so if it's not on properly then that's why, and I'll have a new one soon. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more like this, and as ever, if you have any suggestions for looks that you'd like me to try, then let me know down in the comments or DM me. My Instagram will be in the description. Don't forget to apply for the giveaway as well. But I hope you have a lovely weekend. Happy Halloween. Ooh. I hope you have a nice time whatever you end up doing, and I will see you soon. Bye.